everyone, we're ROMbi, and today we're reviewing.
Alzhan Yunsar?
We'll go with that. I don't know.
Alzhan.
Alzhan.
So, one thing about the rankings right now is that the Japanese version has recently released a lot of new characters which are super OP, and so they are in the process of redoing their ranking system. So, back when the Revenge batch first came out, Alzhan was a rank A+ in Famitsu and a 7 on GameWith.
And right now she's ranked A on Famitsu and still a 7.0 on GameWith. However, we think that GameWith is going to be updating their rankings very soon, so that's probably going to change. But besides that, if you look at her, I think, looking at just Alzhan's art, I just think that she's a fan service art? Pretty much. Here's her other art.
Look at that fan service.
Yeah, such fan service, many ways. So her leader skill is Queen Armament, and this considerably increases the SP of skill types.
So her first action skill is Fire War March, and it will deal fire damage, and it will only cost you 19 SP.
Right. So you can also see that here it says, in addition, it temporarily grants Symphony Power. This is a mistype, and we'll go ahead and be able to see that during the quest when we try her out. Her second skill is called Noble Prestige, and it costs 33 SP.
It will give an AoE attack, and it also provides you with an attack speed buff of 20 seconds.
Right, so you can see also here it says temporarily increases user attack, which is incorrect. It just gives a attack speed buff. So then her passive skills.
As you can see, they are great for skill spamming. She has 2 SP plus 15% passives and an SP cost minus 20% passive.
Does that mean that it stacks like 30%, or is
Yes.
it like 15 and then another 15 on top of it?
It stacks to plus 30%.
Oh, okay.
I think. It should be, because it's plus.
Right. And so that means she has 200 SP, and I have my Lancer buildings upgraded all the way, so this is what it is.
And also, as you can see earlier, her SP usage for her skills is fairly low. So only 19 and 33, so you can spam her skills quite often.
Okay, let's go ahead and try her out.
So we will switch characters, and she has no movement speed or attack speed buffs yet, but after we use her second skill, she will have an attack speed buff.
Right, so you can see that it's so much quicker. Let me scoot down here so I don't get actually attacked. It's so much quicker for a Lancer, right?
Yeah, because Lancers actually do have a fairly slow attack speed. They aren't as slow as Warriors, but they are still fairly slow compared to, say, Fencers or Brawlers. Brawlers and Dual Blades are just generally really fast.
And here's your normal attack speed, and you can see the giant difference between that.
Yeah, her stabs are not quite so
fast. So let's go ahead and use her first skill to get out of this mob.
So it is a straight stab, and it does sort of follow the target around.
It's an auto target.
It's an auto target. And it does do a decent amount of fire damage as well.
Right. It does less fire damage in the first things, and like her final thing is a very strong fire damage. Stronger. What's really nice is you can see I'm spamming skills like mad, and literally her SP gauge hasn't gone down whatsoever.
So let's do her second skill again. And as you can see, it is a very small AoE compared to some of the other characters, but it still does a decent amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the attack speed buff is very nice.
Right. Definitely sucks to play Lancers. I'm so bad at this. Well, anyway, that's her. And you can see it's really cheap. Like, I can
She can still spam skills for days.
Yeah. So if you're really good at dodging and surviving, I imagine that this would be a really good Lancer for you. And she died right at the end. Alzhan, I would say, deserves her ranking.
Her attacks are a little bit weak.
Yeah, they're
But
much weaker than I thought they would be for
at the same
her.
time, it's because of her low SP cost. I think that's the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Because so you're trading spam ability for damage. So because you can also spam her skills, all skills do give you invincibility frames unless you are getting eaten
By the chameleons or something like
or
that,
the
right?
plant or whatever. So it is fairly nice because it does improve your survivability.
Mm-hmm. But that being said, her low damage may make her not super useful in the later stages of this game. If you're playing like the beginning stages, like the first 3 or 4 islands, I think she'd be really good. I think if you're playing starting to play the harder stages, I think with the low damage output that she's doing, she might be more difficult to use unless you're really used to dodging and not getting killed and things like that.
But yeah, overall, she's a pretty good character, and that is Alzhan.
Thanks for watching. Bye!